Hey, what's going on, you guys? Wanted to do another one of my one-on-one videos here, and wanted to kind of address, counting your blessings and being able to look at the positives even when, something negative might have happened, or it could be, worse. I mean, a lot of us know, when it rains, it pours, and so on. And I'll share a little story with you guys from the beginning of the week, from my day and how I started to look at the positives and count my blessings and look at the bright side of things. And I was able to sleep well at night, and I was able to look at the world in a totally different way. So, for example, Monday morning, everything's going smooth, everything's working well. I'm out, doing my outside work and everything else. All the equipment is running, everything's fine, everything's dandy. I even got somebody who wants to come in and sign up at the gym. So I'm running to my routes, hitting all my accounts. I come to the gym at about 1 o'clock to sign this person up. Gonna meet him here at 1:15. And I'm backing truck and trailer up, straighten the truck and the trailer up, and pulling it up to back it up along the street, parallel park it. And I hear a big thud. And I'm sitting here like, what in the hell could have just happened? Got out, and the whole, not just the ball joint, but the whole damn housing unit of the ball joint just snapped off completely. So my tire was sideways in the street. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I was like, what and how in the hell did this happen? And I'm sitting there like, son of a bitch. How am I going to hit the rest of these lawns? How am I going to get them done? I shit out of luck right now. I'm in the process of getting another work truck. It's not completely bought yet, and I'm like, I don't know what to do right now. And, I get the trailer, the next door neighbor who owns the winery. Brian, he came on out. He helped me push the trailer back. We got the trailer back. We got it off the road. Got a flatbed in there. Took the truck to the shop. Got that person signed up. And from there, I get a ride home, get my second vehicle, come back. I'm like, okay, we're going to work in the gym. So I'm working in the gym, doing my thing. And lo and behold, somebody who was no longer welcome in this gym decides to just show up, and this man just walks through the door. And I'm talking to my intern at the time. I'm not even looking at the door. And this man just walks through the door. And usually when people come in, hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Whatever. Turn around. Oh, hey, the usual. You greet each other. Well, comes in dead quiet, just silent. Looks at my intern first, just staring, blank face. I whip my head around. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to get into detail about the story and stuff, but long story short, two-faced person, narcissist, all this other stuff. I filled you guys in on stuff like that on previous videos. And then this is how I practice what I preach, guys. I simply said, hey, you're not welcome here, right? Dude doesn't even hesitate. Then he's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll give you my key back, Takes the key off the keychain, said, set it on one of the bench chairs right there. Didn't want to go near the guy. I didn't even want to waste my breath, waste my time. And simply, as soon as he sets the key down, then all of a sudden he's like, well, you know what? Can I ask why? And now, if there was no reason, rhyme or reason whatsoever, this guy would have been like, excuse me? What? What do you mean I'm not welcome here? He would have done that instantly. But instead, he surrendered his key instantly, which shows guilt, which shows, I know I fucked up. He has, it's the good and the bad kind of balance, battling it out right there. And the decent part of him's like, oh, man, I fucked up. All right, here's the key. But then all of a sudden, the little devil on the shoulder chirp, no, get at this guy. Question him. He doesn't know everything, so you can lie your way out of this. And that's where we get to, can I ask why? And I told him, no. No, I don't need to explain myself. I don't need to tell you anything. I was like, you know exactly what you've done. Everyone knows what you've done. Just go. Can I ask why? Was it the, last day of work when I couldn't do that, couldn't do that? I'm like, no, it has nothing to do with work. It has nothing to do with any of that. None of it. I just don't want you here. Just go. We don't want you here. Nobody wants you here. And God knows how many times I had to tell him to go until I had to tell him, like, dude, you're fucking pissing me off. I don't want to be mad. Just get out of the door. Go. And I said it like maybe over 20 times. And then finally he left. Coincidentally, he had backup. Boom, guy comes barreling in. All right. Claiming he was going to work out. He was in street clothes, no gym bag, nothing. Questioned me, this and that, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, dude, when everything went down, you canceled your payment instantly to this gym. Okay? I said, not only was that guy not paying his gym membership for months, but I didn't even confront him about it because he said he was hurting for money. So I let him continue to come to the gym, trying to be a decent guy. He still used it. He abused it. He ran away with it. As soon as I saw that, he cut that, I was like, you're done. So I told him, I said, your gym membership's been cut too. I was like, just go. Get out of here. I don't need to explain myself. I said, if that guy has a set of nuts, he will sit there, or sit down with you. He will explain what happened, how everything happened. And I said, then if you want to question his story, you come back to me and you want to talk to me. Okay? Boom. End of the day, it was done. It was a stressful day. Definitely not in the top 10 list for me, but it was a rough day. Now, back to what I was telling you guys about counting your blessings. We're going to go back to my truck, okay? That was a very serious breakdown. I legitimately could have died on the road. If not, totaled my truck, ruined every piece of equipment and stuff on that trailer because I got over 10 grand sitting in just the trailer alone. And I would have been just absolutely screwed. But luckily for me, somehow it happened in the street, at my gym, at one of my properties, out of the way, and didn't interfere with anything. Nobody got hurt, and my truck was salvaged. Very, very lucky. I was so fortunate. I was very lucky that Brian was over there. I was very lucky that he was able to help me push the trailer off to the side and help me with that. I was also very lucky that one of the gym members was here during that time, gave me a ride back to my place where I could change, I could shower up, get my second vehicle, get to the gym, continue working with my day. Also, I was very lucky that I had people in here in the gym supporting me about this guy. Okay? My one guy that is an intern for me and everything else could see it, could see the guilt in his face, could vouch for everything. I had all the other guys backing me up. Everyone knew. Not one person was judging me on my call. If anything, everybody totally agreed. They said, that is a toxic person. They need to go. They can't be here. I would have done the same exact thing that you did. And I think I handled it very well because in a previous situation like that, a year ago, I had to do that. I had all the evidence in the world on my phone. I had just everything. He even got caught red-handed by his own parents, getting caught in lies. Still denied it, still tried to manipulate the situation and acted as if I was in the wrong. And to do all that, me get heated, we almost get in a fist fight, for him to still leave, never come back ever again. I learned from that. I handled that in a much more mature fashion. I didn't waste my breath. I didn't give him any kind of emotion whatsoever. And I slept well at night. I did. And I wanted to share that story with you guys because I know we all have our own struggles. We all have our own battles, whatever it may be, I can't look at somebody, I can't judge them because they have their own demons, they have their own battles, they're struggling too in their own way. But I want to tell you right now, I got through that because I was able to count my blessings. I was able to see the positive out of the situations where in the past I wasn't able to do that quite as well. When I was in a terrible marriage, and even people back then said that I was just miserable. And then, I've told you guys that, and it was a big turning point in my life to where I realized, like, holy shit, I need to do something for me, my own well-being, my mental health, and everything else. Ever since I made that move, which was a very tough move, I moved on from that. I've been nothing but better, I think, mentally and to other people, and everyone just surrounding myself with better people, and everyone has been noticing that I am just happier, and I just go through my day. you know? So much easier, so much better. And I do that by counting my blessings, you guys. That's why I wanted to share this story. If any of you out there are going through some tough times, remember, take a step back, sit down. Sometimes try to put yourself in that I'm the person looking in from the outside so that you're able to count those blessings. You're able to pull some kind of positive out of everything, any situation. And then when you start doing that, it changes your attitude. It changes the chemistry of your brain even. As long as you're strong enough and willing to do that every single day, you will notice that you're going to become a happier person because of that. All right. But guys, I wanted to share that with you. If you guys have any questions for me, you guys know you're more welcome to reach out. I'll be talking to you guys later.